Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you guys this morning. It is August 4th, and it's a gorgeous day out there, and really glad to be with all of you guys. So, just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. Some of you know that I was exposed to someone who had coronavirus, and the family that has coronavirus are good friends of ours, and they have not experienced any symptoms. They're all feeling really, really good, and it's been a week since my exposure, and I'm still feeling really good. So thank you for your prayers. Keep praying for us. But I'm feeling a lot of trust in the Lord on this, and looking forward to getting back together again. But I don't know about you guys, but lately I've been doing a fair amount of evangelizing. But it's not the kind of evangelizing that you would probably think, especially from a pastor. I discovered that interest rates are super, super low these days because of the variety of economic circumstances that we're dealing with. And so Molly and I we're refinancing our house, and we're getting a really, really good rate. And so I've been so excited about that I've been telling all kinds of people, hey, have you thought about refinancing your house because you can save a bunch of money? And so I'm telling all my friends that, and I asked my parents about it and things like that. And I share that because I'm excited, and because I think it'll do them some good. And I didn't have any reservations about it. Like, I wasn't self-conscious or worried about what they would think. I just was wanting to share the good news of these interest rates. And I know that over the last several months of being, sort of socially distanced and stuck at home and things like that, that a lot of us have been sharing our favorite shows on Netflix with each other and saying, "Oh man, you gotta see this particular show or that one. It's super powerful, or it's really funny. It's really good." And so we're constantly sharing things with each other that we think are going to bless them, that they're going to enjoy, that will enhance their life. It's a really, really regular thing to do that. But I just want to ask, have we been sharing our God encounters with people lately? Have we been sharing our relationship with God with others in the same way, and with the same freedom and the same fervor as we would a low interest rate, or a great show that we're watching, or a restaurant that is doing really good takeout or something like that? By the way, have you guys noticed, it feels like a lot of the, we don't eat in restaurants anymore. And it feels like a lot of the restaurants, when we order food to go, it just isn't that good. It's not as good as the real deal. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but if you're aware of a place that is doing really good takeout, definitely feel free to post it on here or something. But at any rate, one of the things that I love, one of my favorite things in the world, is to just to talk about people, and not in a gossipy way, but I love building people up. I love just talking about how great somebody is. Hey, Lou, good to see you, man. Hope you guys are doing well. So I love just giving good reports about people and building people up to not to just to them, but to other people. I love just sharing how great I think somebody is, or what a great job they're doing, things like that. And so I love talking well of people, and I really love hearing good reports about people. I love it when people come to me and say, "Hey, did you hear about so-and-so? They're doing such a great job," or "They really, encouraged me. They touched my life." That stuff is so powerful for me. And I'm wondering if, a powerful way, a good way, a simple way, hey, Joe, a simple way of thinking about sharing our faith could be simply thinking about in terms of giving a good report, just giving a good report about Jesus, giving a good report about a connection with God, giving a good report about how the Holy Spirit is touching our lives, and just sharing, not so much like this airtight, case for faith, but more just sharing about how God is currently ministering to us, sharing about how God is currently blessing us, and touching our heart, touching our life, making life better. And I am a huge fan of sharing our faith with people. And one of the things I've noticed is that it's true. Like for people that are over the age of maybe like 60 years old, for those baby boomer type people, when they're exploring faith these days, they are actually really engaging their brains. And I've noticed, like my parents are coming back to faith right now, and I'm so blessed by that. I'm so excited about that because they have not been walking with the Lord for a really, really long time, and they're finally. God has just been touching them lately, and that's something I've been fasting and praying about. And so, at any rate, so they've been exploring faith, and it's been such a joy. But my parents have wanted to. They've been, taking in like Lee Strobel's The Case for Faith, and they're like watching videos, and they're asking me theological questions and things like that, and they want to know, kind of in their intellect, that they have a good reason for believing. And it seems to me that a lot of people that are, kind of in that above 55, 60, 70-year-old range, they want to, kind of know some things. But the great news is for you and I, we don't have to have an airtight case for our faith. We don't have to have a PhD in theology, because there's so much help on the web these days, right? My parents would ask me some theological questions, and we would chit chat about some stuff. But then one of the things that I did is I pointed them towards this great set of videos called the Bible Project. You guys should write this down. Look for the Bible Project videos. They're little 5 to 7 minute synopses, whatever they are, of key themes of the Bible, different books of the Bible, different parables of Jesus. Really, really, really well done. Really powerful stuff. And so I say that to say that we have all kinds of helps. Like if a person is asking you tough questions about why is there evil in the world, or, what does God think about, Black Lives Matter, any, things like that. Man, there's really good helps out there for us. And so you don't have to be intimidated. When someone asks you a question, just say, man, it's a really good question. Here's my experience with it. Here's what I know, but I'd be happy to do a little bit of research, and then we can forward them towards, some of the really good material that's out there. But for people that are under the age of 60, people my age and even younger, so many of those folks, I want you guys to know that what they are looking for more than anything these days is they're looking to have an experience with God. They don't want religion anymore. They don't want old stodgy church. That's like, it's not even that they've been there and done that. They just don't have any grid for it whatsoever. But what they are looking for is they're looking for something real. They're looking for something that they can experience. And so as followers of Jesus, one of the great ways that we can share the good news is to simply give a good report about the experiences that we have with God, the experiences that we have with Jesus, even the experiences that we have with church. Sometimes just freely and sort of comfortably and happily saying, man, I just had a great morning at church that it really helped me. It really blessed me. That is a powerful testimony. That will help people. That'll take down barriers, and it'll make people interested. And guys, I want you to know that more than ever before, people are ready. People are hungry. People are so aware of their need for something more. And so if we can share our experiences with God, if we can share just how God is touching us currently, if we can share how the church is blessing us, that's going to actually go a really, really long way. And the other thing is that people are not just drawn towards authentic, powerful experiences with God, but they're also really drawn towards any organization that is doing something that's bigger than they are, that's doing a good thing in the world, that is making the world a better place, that's adding blessing to the world. And if we as the church are being a blessing to the world, if we as the church are feeding the poor and caring for the lost and encouraging our communities and just being Jesus in our communities, I've noticed that even unbelieving people want to be a part of that. And so share those stories of how you are doing good in the world, or how Jesus created us to do good in the world. Share those stories about what Thrive is doing or other church expressions are doing, so that they can see that this Christianity thing is more than just sort of a religious thing, but it's a real thing. It's an impactful thing. So just want to encourage you guys this morning, just as I've been evangelizing interest rates, I want to encourage you to share stories of what God is doing in your life. Just share, give a good report. Just give a good report about Jesus. Give a good report about the Father. Give a good report about the Holy Spirit, or about church, or any other thing that you see God doing in your life. And people today will be so blessed to hear it. They'll be so excited to hear that. And you could be a part of just new life for them. It's pretty cool, right? All right. Well, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you guys have an amazing and wonderful rest of your week. Be praying for us here at Thrive, and we are praying for you guys. So God bless you, and open that mouth up, share a praise report, give a good testimony, build someone up, and point it to Jesus this week. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Good morning.